Stay on your path with silver and gold. I'm going to explain what I mean. Sorry for the late video this morning. Two of the workers, the father and the girl, had to go to a doctor's appointment for himself, so the daughter went with them, so we were a little bit short-handed. They're back. Everything's fine. So I'm back home. It's a little rainy here in Florida. So we're just going to get into the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all the ones who have subscribed already. Let's make this a strong week. Keep sharing the videos out, folks. Let's get more people in the coin shop itself. Thank you very much. Why do I say stay on your path? Look, have a budget every single month or every time you get paid. I say this all the time. Don't worry about what your neighbor has for silver or gold, your friends have, your other relatives have. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about what I have, another YouTuber shows on their screens, or another YouTuber buys 3 ounces of gold at one time. Look, you know, we don't know how these people make their cash, their money. We don't know what jobs they have. We don't know how well financed they are. You know, it's not about trying to keep up with myself, somebody else in your area, or you hear somebody else buying 100 ounces of silver at a time. No, stay on your path. It's okay to diverge a little bit off the path. And what I mean by that is, if you're, let's say you're just a pure silver stacker, kind of like me, all right, and you want to explore into gold, or you want to explore into some graded coins, that's okay. That is really okay to do that. But keep in mind, you know, are you going to be able to sell it later, trade it later? The thing I don't like about gold, you know, 1 ounce gold coins, is it's going to be hard to break if we get into a scenario of a bottom scenario situation. It's kind of like a $100 bill. You know, early in the morning at some of these convenience stores, they can't break a $100 bill. They start the drawer out with 100, 150 bucks in their drawers, and it's kind of hard to break a $100 bill first thing in the morning if you're buying a cup of coffee or something like that. So just keep that all in mind. You know, I want to give credit to Sobriety and Silver, this YouTube channel as well, because he really had a good idea of how he's stacking. You know, he's taken so much of his cash and saying, okay, I'm going to devote 20% into 90% silver, for an example. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. I'm going to take 20% and do 40%. So now you're 40% silver. So now you're up to 40%. I'm going to take 20% and put that money into 5 or 10 ounce silver bars. So now you're up to 60%. I'm going to take 20% and do gold. Put that money towards gold. That's 20%. The other 20%, buy the heck what you want with the precious metals. If you have separate envelopes, folks, stick the cash in separate envelopes. Your fun stuff, your gold, your silver. If you just want to get silver, that's fine. You know, people think they're going to get rich overnight. Not everybody. It's not about getting rich. It's about protecting your dollars you have now. That's what it's about. It's just another form of money, but you're not buying real money. You're just transferring from a bad asset, which is the dollar, into real money. That's all you're doing. And until the average American person wakes up and saying, we're buying it. No, but you're not buying nothing. Because you can easily take that back to your coin shop and get your monopoly money back. Yeah, you might have to hold it for a while until you actually get something after premiums kick in. Yes. You know, I got a lot of my silver back when it was $22 an ounce, $23 an ounce. So it could have been, I could have been paying $25, $26 an ounce. So most of my stack I've done okay with. There's some stuff that I'm not done okay with because I don't want to say I paid too much or traded too much cash for it. It's it's the time. It's all about timing. And if you feel silver and gold are going up even more, I wouldn't worry about the price too much. I really wouldn't worry about the price. If you really believe silver and gold are going to go up more, and it will. It's just a matter of time. It may take a year. It might take 2 years. But if you don't need this right off the bat, why are we holding in the banks? Why are we putting into CDs, and the CDs are getting eaten away with the inflation, and maybe some of your principals getting eaten away with inflation? That's all I'm saying, folks. Look at the charts. It's not about convincing anybody to stack silver, gold, or platinum. If you want platinum, it's really about saving your wealth, what you do have, and protecting it. Because it's not about, oh, I'm going to make XYZ out of it back in cash. That's where a lot of people go wrong when they come into stack, and they think they're going to be able to flip it overnight in a couple weeks. Yeah, these 2 coins here, these 2 graded coins, I did all right with them. I found a deal on them. Yeah, I could go and flip them right now and make probably about $12 each. But that's not what I want to do. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to, when the crap hits the fan, let's say, I need a repair person that I can't fix myself coming over the house. I'm going to say, hey, let's call him Joe. Hey, Joe, I got this and this. Are you willing to accept this for the job? And maybe Joe will be able to say, okay, I want this and this, but you're going to add this on and I'll be able to accept it. Think outside the box. This, like I say, go to your local farmers markets now. Go to your local butcher shops, your ice cream parlors, whatever, your local restaurants. Build up a relationship with them. Educate them. Show them my videos, especially the 90% Silver Market Watch. Tell them to watch those. I update the prices every single week what the 90% silver is trading for. That's the best way to educate someone with the smaller fractional money that we used in the past, which is 90% silver, junk silver, constitution silver, whatever you want to call it. That is the best way to get someone educated. Easter's coming up, folks. Eggs are expensive. What a better way to educate the kids by putting those plastic eggs, some silver dimes, silver quarters. Get them those books at Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Facebook. Not Facebook so much, but eBay. Maybe your local coin shop sells them. They're not that expensive. They're really not that expensive. $2 or $3 for a little folded book is not that much. Put it in the Easter baskets and then have a little Easter egg hunt around the house. If you're able to afford to do something like that. And it don't have to be a lot. The silver don't have to be in every single egg. And maybe that will educate the kids. Maybe that will get the kids, their faces will open up and get them encouraged to save real money as well. Just an idea. Let's say your coin shop's a little bit away from you, 45 minutes, an hour away. Find someone in your local area. Team up. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a family member. Go together. Split the cost of gas. And then maybe go enjoy a nice meal somewhere. After that. After you do your coin shop hunt. Find a few things at your local coin shops. Go out for a nice meal. Pay for your own meal. Have the other person pay half the gas costs. That way you're going as a team and you're doing something you both enjoy, or maybe you can get a couple people in the back seat and you can get 4 or 5 you guys or girls going to the same place at the same time. That's all I'm saying. Make it fun. Make it adventurous. And see what other folks are buying in your groups. Again, I don't want to say buying, converting. And everybody has a different outlook. If they like 90% silver, if they like silver eagles, they like silver maples. It's really still on the same path. And eventually more and more people will wake up. So why not check out sponsors Pinbacks as well? Let me know that I sent you. Hey, these guys have... Pinbacks has most of the time the best prices, folks. I've shown you that over and over and over again. Most of the time they have the best prices. But what I can guarantee you, you're going to get the best customer service around. That I will guarantee. You're going to get the box in the mail, and you're going to need a box cutter to open the box because they pack it so well. You're not going to hear coins or bars jiggling around in the box. Sometimes when I buy on eBay, yeah, you can hear the coins jiggling around in the box. You're not going to get that with Pinbacks. They take very good pride of packing their merchandise up so nobody knows what's really in the box. Give them a chance, folks. Let me know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Again, I don't make a commission off the sale. I don't care if you use my link or you put pinbacks.com on your own laptops, cell phones, tablets, whatever the case may be. Their phone number's right there. Call the boys up, Michael O'Brien, the two brothers that own the company themselves, and see what they will do for you, and you're going to be very happy by the time you get your package in the mail. I guarantee you that as well. Let's just go on to what happened today at the shop. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring the channel as well. Thank you to the ones that have subscribed already, because it would not be possible without the viewers like you as well. Now, let's get into what happened in the shop this morning. I had a female come in, and she's just starting stacking. And she wanted to purchase 60 silver eagles today. And she says, I don't know if I should getting them all at once, That's how she said it, buying them all at once. She says, I don't want to be caught short-handed. She says, I know the premiums just went up to this today. I was not able to get here on time. I said, look, since you mentioned that, I'll reduce the 15, back it off 15 cents for you, since you mentioned it to this today. But I says, look, don't get more than you can chew off at one time. She says, well, I don't know. I said, well, if you don't know, I don't want you back in here in a week selling a tube because you bought too much. Okay? So I said, why don't you do 40 for now? I said, that 15 cents later on, it's not going to make a bunch of difference. She said, well, the premiums will go up even more. I said, well, they could. I said, but if you buy all today and you come back next week, you're going to lose more than the 15 cents on the back end of it. With the buyback, with the spread we have. We have to think outside the box, folks. And so she just went ahead and purchased 40 eagles today. She says, you know what? You made sense. You're not trying to oversell me. You're not trying to, get as much as you can out of me in one day. I said, no, that's not the point. That's not the point. We're trying to protect people's money, cash, if you want to call it that, and really help people. We don't want people coming back in and having to sell because they got too much at one time. Yeah, we want to sell. Don't get me wrong. But we want to sell. But it's no point of overselling a customer if the customer makes that kind of a statement to us. And it's like, let's do the right thing for the customer. Now, is it the right thing for the customer? No, I made a suggestion. I'm not trying to pry into people's business. We're not trying to pry into people's lives. That's not what the shop's about. It's not trying to, if you oversell somebody, they're not going to be happy and they're not going to come back. We want people to come back. So we just give our 2 cents at times, and people appreciate it down the road. And this woman did appreciate it. You know, she says, you know, you guys are honest. You guys are telling me I think you guys are telling me the truth. And she says, I'm going to take your advice. And I said, well, it's really not advice. I said, it's a recommendation. You know, take it as you wish. But, we see it so many times, folks, where people get out of, let's say, Bitcoin. They come and get silver and gold with it. 3 months later, they're coming back in. They're losing. Most likely, they're going to lose with the premiums. They may get some of their premiums back, depending on the market now. Back. They might even break even, but very rarely within 3 months you're going to actually gain. Very rarely you're going to gain on what you purchased today from 3 months ago. Now, you go back last year, you purchased, yeah, you might be doing okay. You know, you might make a little bit of extra fiat dollars coming back in. But I've seen it both ways. People come in, sell it, go buy Bitcoin, get out of Bitcoin, lose some money out of Bitcoin, come back in, and get silver even at a higher, or gold at a higher cost than they would have had, than they first time they bought around. And they just, it's like a shuffleboard. They're trying to, it just don't work that way. Silver and gold, remember this, folks, it's for the long haul. If you're not prepared for the long haul, and then I will tell you the truth, silver and gold and platinum is really not for that person. It's just not. With that being said, if you folks have questions for me, my email is always in the description of every single video. Please reach out. I'm always happy to help anybody out there. And to the next video, Coin Shop Chris is out.